Hi everyone, and welcome back to Cleaning the EC Way. Guess what? I am so excited. We are finally going to remodel one of our bathrooms, and I'm going to take you along as I look for the vanity and other things. So I'm going to also insert a photo right after this to show you my inspiration bathroom. And I'm going to talk about what products I wouldn't be putting in my house and why. If you like this kind of content, make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and make sure you give us a thumbs up. Now on to the stores. Right here is the inspiration photo. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can get a closer look. The thing I probably love the most about this bathroom is the vanity and the color. So I'm going to try and get a vanity as close to this as possible without breaking the bank because we're trying to do this on a budget. The floor in this photo is tile, and we're gonna do an LVP flooring because I don't want to deal with grout. The fixtures are gold, and if you've watched any of our other videos, you know how I feel about gold and that it doesn't stand up well to water. The walls of the shower, unfortunately, will be tile because those solid faux marble slabs are more than we want to spend. I will, however, make Brucey Poo do a good job sealing the grout, and I will make sure to do the maintenance so we don't have an issue down the road. All right, here we are on the first aisle with the floor, and we're not doing hardwood. We're doing waterproof laminate floor, LVP, a luxury vinyl flooring. And there are so many different colors to choose from, and a lot of these actually look like real wood floors. Some of them, however, do not. And I'm just going to show you a lot of the different varieties and colors they have. I was not liking these, and they did to me look really fake. Now these, however, if you wanted to do the tile look, you can, but I've seen them crack easy. Here's more of the waterproof colors. After a while, I have to admit, they all just started blending together, and I was forgetting what color I actually liked. There are so many shower heads to choose from, and here is the color I would not use, black. Black actually shows water spots and mineral deposits. Most other colors hide them much better than that black. If you do choose black, make sure you are drying after each shower. If you have watched any of our other videos, you know we do not like brushed gold and black. And that is because of the water spot issues and how the mineral deposits build up on them. Out of the two, I would choose black because the gold is hard to polish. Some people say to just use baby oil on the gold, but that is just going to add to the issues. I'm actually very happy to see so many different brushed nickel faucets to choose from. When it comes to sinks, the more of a curve on the bottom, the better. Those with flat bottoms don't drain as well. And I would never choose that as an option for my bathroom. A pedestal sink like this also is something I wouldn't choose because it is next to impossible to clean the countertop under the bowl. Let's take a quick look at the counter and sink in one combos. This I would choose because the countertop does not hang over the sink, but I don't like the sharp edges of the sink bowl. Undermount sinks actually tend to have about an inch overhang from the counter that causes a lot of issues. It is hard to remove hair and dust from the sink, and you don't want to just wash that down the drain. And if someone is shaving in the sink, the hair tends to get caught up around the edges, and it's next to impossible to remove. The edges also tend to have mold buildup. If the sink is flush with the countertop, it actually helps eliminate most of the issues. This lower shelf is not ideal for a bathroom. It is going to collect a lot of water and dust, and I would never want this in my home. And the fact that it has this gap along the bottom is another issue because it is hard to clean under them. I like this vanity, but it's not the right color, and I do like that it goes all the way to the floor. I like this vanity, and I think it would be really cute in a smaller or half bathroom. This color is close to the color I want, but then I feel like whoever designs these hates people. These slats are a pain to clean between and add the conditions in a bathroom. And let's not forget, it also has a gap on the bottom. This one I don't mind, but it's not my style. I like it because it's solid wood and it is a good vanity. The majority of what is in your DIY stores are either gray or white vanities. I do like this vanity, but there would actually be a gap between the vanity and the wall, and that is going to collect a lot of dust, and we cannot fail to point out there's a gap along the bottom. This is the right color, but who in their right mind would have slats like this on the front of a vanity? This would be a cleaning nightmare. The edges of each slat would need special attention, and of course, there's a gap along the bottom again. I have actually seen these shower inserts in a few homes, and those little gaps, they actually tend to hold on to that mold and shampoo, and they require a lot of attention every time we clean. Now this is more ideal. This is a solid slab with not many lines or breaks in the shower wall. They're so much easier to clean than a tile shower, and they actually come in a lot of different colors. Here's an example of a dark cupboard, and you can see how much dust it collects. If it were in a home, it wouldn't be this bad, but they do tend to not stay looking clean for long. They show fingerprints from being opened, and they do require cleaning more often than other colors. These sinks are a granite composite sink. They tend to scratch very easy. They are harder to clean than a stainless steel or porcelain sink. I have never seen one without white spots or white water spots that do not come out. And you have to be very careful with the cleaning products you use. Anything abrasive will only add to the issue. I am looking at the lines of this cupboard to see if I like it. The thing I do like about it is that there's not a lot of detail around the ledge, and that's going to make it so I don't have to scrub as hard with it. We are at our fourth store. Let's see what they have for us. Now these cabinets were solid wood and they were very well made. They come in many different colors and they come in many different styles. And these I actually love, but it's not what I'm looking for. And this is about the size and what we're looking for, one door and a few drawers. She's just showing it to us. These are not my style, but those flat fronts would make cleaning so much easier. Not any ledges you have to scrub at, just a solid flat surface. I'm looking at these again because I actually love them and they're very beautiful, but it's not what I'm looking for. And here we are again, another beautiful vanity with a huge gap on the bottom. Some more stuff goes under these and it is so hard to clean under there and get the things out. I have cleaned a few homes that have these in the kitchen. The thing I have found is they are hard to clean and they don't stay looking clean for long. It is next to impossible to clean the small gaps towards the bottom and along the edges, and dust actually builds up on the bottom. As beautiful of a detail as they are not something I would want in my home. Cabinets with these natural notches are a dust magnet. Dust, dirt, grease, toothpaste, and hair products tend to find a new home in those holes. When cleaning, they require a small cleaning brush to get crap out of them, and they also snag rags if you're not careful. The edges of this decorative detail tend to not be smooth. They require to be dusted every time you clean, and because they are not smooth, it is hard to 1, remove the dust, and 2, not leave behind lint from the duster or rag. And you can even see that in the store, there is a lot of dust that has built up. I would never have open shelves in my kitchen. Not only do they collect dust, but grease builds up on them. And if you have dishes on them every time you clean, it is so hard to maneuver around those dishes to clean. These little gaps are never really clean. They are typically made of a rough wood and very hard to clean and to keep clean. They require a small brush to remove anything from between the lines. We have a client that has this type of cupboard. They have a very high sheen to them. They are amazing to clean. To avoid streaks, we just use an ammonia-free glass cleaner. They are not my style, but when it comes to the ease of cleaning, they are at the top of my list. Another store and more vanities I love, but most have a small gap at the bottom. And this actually has those faux slats. That is a cleaning headache. This would be perfect, but I would never want black cupboards in my home, especially not with the possibility of toothpaste running down them. This I do like, and I considered until I realized that there would be a gap between the wall and the vanity. The trim along the edges makes it so will not be flush with the wall, and that gap is small enough it would be very hard to get anything in between to clean. This is a new thing that I was seeing a lot of, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. And another design that was made to collect water and dust, and so you can lose things under that small gap along the bottom of your vanity. We have cleaned this style before, and what I found is because they require to be cleaned more often, the paint actually starts to be worn off. And if they are very bad, a brush is needed, and they just don't hold their original look for long. This I love, but it's not the color or the design because we want 3 drawers on the side. It is simple, no gaps at the bottom, and it is an easier to clean vanity front. All I can say is, what are they thinking? This is not going to stay looking new for very long. These ridges actually show so much wear and tear. Each ridge will require a brush to truly clean. This would not be easy to clean. We actually have a client that has this vanity. The door rolls on this like 3-sided square on the top and the bottom, and it actually collects a lot. And as you can see, my finger doesn't get in very easy, and it's really hard to clean in that track. Okay, I officially picked out a vanity and flooring. I have yet to find the countertop and the sink or the shower walls that I want yet. I am going to possibly show you guys the remodeling of the bathroom. I'm not going to be doing a lot of it because Brucey Poo will be doing it because I'm lucky like that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget, have an amazing day.